Hello everyone, I'm Adam,
I'm Justin, and we're Jimmy's.
and we're doing Resident Evil Revelations for the Wii U. It was originally released on the 3DS. I have like zero experience with that version.
I own
It's
it, but I played a little bit of it. It's actually not that bad.
yeah, the like I've only seen it because my brother Alex has it, and
It's not too bad.
eh, but this is the only experience I have. It's the Wii U version. It was also released on PS3 and 360. I
And
figured
then
I figured
Resident Evil Revelations 2 was released on PS4 not too long ago, just like
yeah, I still got to pick that up.
not even a month ago.
I
It's
want to
only
pick that
40
up.
bucks for some reason. It's not even like a full retail price.
Yeah, I think it's because it's shorter. Like, it was released episodically on PSN. Like, there were, I think, four episodes
Yeah, I
each
remember
time,
seeing
and
that.
then the physical version just comes with all of them.
Is this one any good?
Oh yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. I want to pick it up because this, ladies and gents, is finally kind of a good Resident Evil game. And I mean, it's not like the previous were terrible. Like five was okay. A lot of
I
people seem to
loved
hate it.
5.
A lot of people seem to hate it. I thought it was pretty good.
I loved 5. I
I,
mean, 4 is my favorite of all
Yeah, yeah.
time, but I really liked
Four's a lot
5.
better, but five was still good. I don't know why a lot of people shot on it, and six was just boring. It wasn't terrible, but it was just boring.
6 was pretty bad, dude.
The one thing
What are you kidding?
I only beat Leon's campaign in it. I haven't touched Chris or I don't even
Well,
remember
see,
his name.
that's why you say it's boring. If
Yeah,
you
it's
play the
just like
others, if you play the others, you'd say it's bad.
I mean it's just oh yeah probably. Why did you play Chris's and I don't even know who
I just
else's.
played Chris's and Leon's, and then the other one I played like the first mission for, and I was like, nope, this is retarded.
I don't even remember his name. All I remember is
But
Sherry's with him.
Chris's was pretty much like I was playing Gears of War, and
Yeah,
then
that's what I've
Leon's
heard.
was like the closest thing to like a Resident Evil game.
Yeah. I don't, the thing I hate a little, or I don't really like about six was they introduced like a lot of melee stuff, and it was just like you could just like grudge through the whole level just punching everything, and it
Yeah,
was kind of lame.
I'm really waiting for them to release like a full one, not Revelations, just like a brand new like series,
Like
like
I
a
heard
brand new
there might be reboots or something in the works.
Well, they did have the Resident Evil 1 remaster, which is I thought was
Yeah,
pretty cool for PS4 and Steam.
yeah. I
And
have Resident Evil One on like my Wii, and I think that's it. But I wasn't really too interested in getting the remaster because it's like not gonna be too different, you know. It's just like
yeah,
oh, it's just HD, you know.
it's just HDMI.
Yeah. So I haven't touched the remaster on PS4, but if it were cheap, I mean, because how much does it go for? Like what, 10,
20
15?
bucks.
Yeah, that's too much. If it were
If it were
10, I
if it
would
were 10,
definitely.
I would have already bought it. The
Yeah,
fact that it's 20 is just like I don't know. Like I've played the first one a lot.
yeah. The
The
only,
first one's the second most one I've played. Actually, that's a lie. It probably goes 4 or 5 and then 1 as far as like me playing them.
yeah, I have experience with pretty much the mainstream ones. I never touched Zero though. I watched an LP of it, but I never touched it.
Yeah, I mean I've played them all. Zero, I've owned. I had Zero on GameCube, if I'm remembering that
Yeah,
one correctly. The one with
yeah,
like, I think Billy's like the character.
yeah. Billy and
Yeah, I have owned that. I own that one, and that one was decent. It's just like the thing about it was just like you didn't have any control of like where you moved. It was one of those
yeah, fixed
like
camera. Yeah,
like a House of the Dead type thing.
yeah. That's how all the old school ones were. I never played the original Resident Evil 1 though. The only experience I had with Resident Evil 1 is the remake, which I think is better, obviously, and it's more scarier. It's got better atmosphere, all that good
Yeah,
stuff. And that's one thing about this game that a lot of people, it got more praise and more recognition just because it kind of went back to a more creepier atmosphere, as you could tell. It's not
well, I think
like,
Resident Evil, they're just being bastards about it. They're just making remasters of remasters.
yeah, yeah.
Like every 2 years, we're gonna see a Resident Evil 4 remaster. Like it's already been remastered like 4 times, hasn't it? Like I remember
Oh yeah, Resident Evil 4. Oh my God, it has so many different
it
ports.
was it was remastered once on 360 and PS3, and then it was remastered on Steam, like for PC, and then I think it's gonna be remastered on PS4.
It wouldn't surprise me, but okay. First, I think it originally came out either on the PS2 or GameCube, and then it was ported to the other one, whichever one it came out
Yeah, it
first,
was.
and then it was ported to Wii after that, and then it got the 360 and PS3 HD, and then the Steam. And if it, I mean, fuck, if it's got a PS4 too, that's gonna be overkill because it's not gonna be much different at all.
They're just milking people for money. They're only charging 20 bucks for it too. The Steam one was 20 bucks, and I'm like, still, that's still they're just you guys are just milking people for money.
That's what Capcom does best.
Yeah. I mean, they don't even need to worry about like making new ones because they realize how shitty Resident Evil 6 was. So they're just like, oh, let's just remaster a remade Resident Evil 1 and make 20 bucks off of it on Steam and
Yeah,
PlayStation 4 and Xbox One market.
yeah, and that's why they probably stuck with they made a sequel to Revelations because originally, Revelations it was just a handheld,
Yeah.
Resident
They're just
Evil.
running out of ideas, I personally think.
Yeah, I think it would either benefit from either it needs to regress in terms of story because that's the big thing I have like the gripe I have with Resident Evil is just the story is just like ridiculous. Like it's all government this, BSAA that, like FBI this. It's just like okay,
Yeah, like
it's supposed to be a
Operation
survival
Raccoon City
horror
was
game. Oh my
fucking
god,
awful.
Raccoon City. Oh my god, that game.
Operation Yeah, Raccoon City was fucking terrible.
Trish soda.
Sounds delicious.
But yeah, the atmosphere in this game, like the one thing that stinks about this game is it does jump around with the story. Like most of the game takes place on the boat, right? But you'll be jumping around to like flashbacks. You'll like, I think in part maybe three or two or I can't remember what part. We're gonna be in the snow section with Chris, and it's just like,
Yeah, I
But
remember that
here on the boat, it's
on
like,
the 3DS version.
yeah, here on the boat, it's got a nice atmosphere and it's creepy enough, and overall, it's an okay game.
They just need to go somewhere. They should just make like a sequel to Resident Evil 4. That's what everyone wants, honestly. And it's like when Resident Evil 5 came out, like people were just kind of like, "Oh, this seems cool," but it's like, "Where's Leon?" Like, I mean, everyone likes Chris, but I mean, come on now. Like, if you think about it, Leon's probably like the best, like the most popular character in all the Resident Evil series.
Yeah, well, I'd say Leon or Jill right here, because Jill's been in a lot. She had her
Yeah,
own game in three.
I mean, I still say Leon still probably.
Yeah. Although personally, yeah, I like Jill better. Jill's cool.
Really better than Leon.
Yeah, she's just like a I don't know. Jill's like if the argument because do you follow like the GamerGate stuff? I mean, I don't really follow it that much either, but you know what I'm
No,
talking about. It's
no.
just all this like debate and shit over like sexism and gaming and stuff like that. And a lot of people bring up how there are no like big female like protagonists in games. And the first one I think of is Jill, because like she's a badass and she does all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I still say Leon's my dude.
Yeah, that's cool. Leon's probably a good second for me, but
Never too much of a fan of Chris. I mean, he's nice.
yeah, I mean, well, like it's just Chris's character. I mean,
He's just kind of boring.
he goes from like this scrawny dude in one, and then all of a sudden he comes back and because after one he was mentioned in two, and I think maybe a little bit in three, but he never showed up, and then he came back in Code Veronica. And he was still scrawny, and then all of a sudden he's back in five, and he's just like, "Oh, I'm gonna punch boulders," and it's just like, "What the fuck? What happened to
Yeah.
this guy?" He was like shooting up.
I really like the atmosphere of Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil 5 was scary as shit. It had its parts where it was scary as shit.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Like a lot of people say, like it's not really zombies anymore. Like they can use guns and stuff. It's still like it still was freaky enough in my opinion with five.
Well, hey, let's be honest. One game I would really like to see another part of the series come out is Dead Space. Like another Dead Space on the PS4 would be that'd be ideal.
Now that's yeah. I don't have much experience with Dead Space. I only played it that one time. Uh,
Oh,
but that's something I do want to play and get into. But
God, dude, you're missing out. The
yeah,
Dead Space games
I know
are
in terms of like
excellent.
fear or I guess scariness, it takes the cake. Um,
Yeah.
are they ever gonna make a Dead Space 4? I haven't heard anything about it.
No, nothing yet. I mean, I think if they would, they'd probably say something about it like next year.
Yeah,
Probably say something about it.
yeah. Cause when did three come out? It wasn't at the end of
3 was
11 or 12 maybe.
yeah, I want to say it was like January like or no, maybe it was probably like November 2012, November
Yeah,
2013, maybe
that's a long
2013. I want
time.
to say 2013. I think it was close to the PS4 release.
I mean, I assume Dead Space 3 sold pretty well. Like, why wouldn't they make a sequel?
Yeah, it did. Dead
And
Space
like,
3
did the
it
story
had
end off in like a cliffhanger or? Like it could
Trying to
continue.
trying to think. I honestly don't remember. It's been such a long time since I've played it. But I remember when it came out, I was just like, "Holy shit! This is like one of the best games I've played."
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was fun, especially with like the co-op. The co-op.
Oh, it has co-op.
Yeah, it's got a two-person co-op.
Oh, I never knew that. How do they do that though? I thought it was just that Isaac guy.
They just had like another just random dude in there.
Uh, eh. Yeah, that's one thing. Revelations, doesn't have anymore. They got rid of the co-op that 5 and 6 were rocking. Although I'm trying to think in terms of release. I don't know if this the 3DS version came out before 6 or after. I can't even remember.
3DS
But
version came after 6.
uh, but yeah. But yeah, one thing I was like talking about was just how the story, like they need to just regress with the story because like it's just too like look at this. It's like I don't know, it's just
Talking about
boring.
like nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just like talking about the city that was infected. It's pretty much Raccoon City 2.0,
It's like, okay, Kate
and
Upton's
it's like
talking about like nothing.
I don't. It's just it takes itself too seriously sometimes, and it's just like I don't know the good old days of 1 and 2, where it's just like just survive. That's it.
Yeah. Well, that's like all survival horror games now, really. There's not too many that don't have like some really cliche story or have like some kind of like overdone story.
Yeah,
I mean, I haven't played Evil Within yet, but I heard that's as
yeah. That's
close to
also on
Resident
my
Evil 4.
list.
Yeah, it's on
That's
my list too. I heard that's as close as the 4 as you're gonna get.
yeah,
I was gonna pick it up at GameStop and it was $30, but I was just like, I heard it was short. I was about to buy that thing day one too, and then I was just like, I heard it was kind of short, so I got kind of skeptical, and I was just like,
yeah.
never
I
ended up pulling the trigger on that.
I have it on
That
my.
Shadow of Mordor too.
I don't know what that is.
They got like some kind of Game of the Year award.
Yeah, I have it on my wish list on Amazon. I'm just waiting for a good sale or price drop or something, and then I'll
The
cop it.
Evil Within.
Yeah,
It's had so many good sales and price drops. Like it was like
yeah. The lowest I
it was
saw
probably
was
like
almost like 29 or something like that.
no, it was like 30. It was like 30 like GameStop with like the special case and everything like that.
Damn. But yeah, and then we also got introduced to that new guy. I don't even remember his name. Parker. There it is. I don't like him. He's annoying.
Oh, that chubby dude.
Yeah, he's like freaking Russian or something. It's just weird. He's annoying.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, I don't like him.